what we can get. Right, under this one, we have a quadratic part. That's saying the sequence of the first difference of a quadratic pattern is 1, 3, 5. So what is this? Is the first difference. Original loading, okay? And then there is a second difference. Okay? Now let's see. They're saying if T99 of this quadratic pattern, now there's T99 of quadratic pattern, is 9632. Calculate the value of T98. So they are looking for value of T98. This value, is it for quadratic or is it for the first difference? Yeah? Because they say if T99 of this quadratic pattern is this number, calculate the value of what? T98. You get the point? So that this T98 is also for what? It's for the quadratic, I get. But now let's check something, or what's happening between the quadratic and the first difference, I get. So now let's look at this one. This term 1 of the first difference, it term number 1 and term number 2. And then come repeat again, maybe it's difference 1. And then now, what do we mean? It means, if we check, it means T2 minus T2. No, it's T2 minus T1, I get. Is the same as the difference 1. When I get. So we know the term here like this, okay? Term number 98 is this case, and term number this is 2. This is 2. This is 1. And then again, it means term number T3 minus T2. It will give us difference number 2. Again. Now, meaning, term number 98 and 99. We refer term number among of the pattern of this difference. Is that clear? We refer term number. It means T98 minus T90. T99 minus T98. So you difference number. Difference number. Level lamuru yo. Wana repeat 2 and 1. Kamu ke 1. Kamu ke 3 and 2. Era 2. Ora 3 and 4 fa guy 3. So ora always refer this difference. So what? So now here's a difference number. Difference number 98. Can you see that? Yeah? Listen, let them. Or if you T10 of the quadratic minus T9 of the quadratic, so you didn't difference number 9. This difference here first difference over difference number 9. So hence more 99 and 98 impact difference number 98 of the first part. Yeah? Now let's see. Do we have T99? Yes, they are looking for T98. But now, do I have difference of 98, term number 98 of the first difference? But I can get it, I get. Yeah? Let's go and get it there. For me to get that, I'll need the general term again. Yeah? The general term I got first difference. I can say now, what is the value of A? What is the value of A on the first difference? 1. What is the D? What is the difference? 2 guys? 2 guys? 2. 3 minus 1, 2, 5 is 2. Can you see that? Now let's get the general term of the difference, first difference. So when I get, you go guys, I will say a plus into n minus 1 multiplied by d. Agree with one first difference is a linear or arithmetic. I get you are one. Now general term here is how much? Or let's just get straight to term number 98. I get. Let's just get straight to difference number 98. It will be what? What is the value of a? 1 plus. Can you get difference? Can you get number ma? 98 minus 1. What is the difference? Okay. I will get 2. Now, what will be the answer here? 98 minus 1 is 97 times 2 plus 1. You get what? You get 195. You all getting 195. Now I can go and use this formula of mine. Say T99 minus T98 equals to difference of 98. That's when you are given the first difference. So you must understand the relationship between the original, the first difference, and other one. So term 98 we were given what? 9632. Again, minus this is what I'm looking for. Term number 98. Again, equals to 195, which is the difference of term number 98 of the first difference. What are we exchanging? 9632 minus 198 equals to, so that will be T98 will be positive this side. So what do you get? So term number 98 equals to what? 1 9 9 4 3 4. That will be term number 98 of the kabala sa swara calculation 9 4 9 4 3 20 by 190. Here 20 by 195. Remove supposed to be 195, not 198 again. So what will be the correct answer? So this 198. Oh, 195. Why am I keeping writing? So here what do you get the final answer? 9437. So that will be term 998 of the quadratic. Is that clear? Right, now let's go and do the application again, where you need to be careful. Alright, now they're saying if it is further given that the third term of the quadratic pattern is 32. Now the important part got our statement does interpret again. They are saying third term T3 again of the quadratic pattern is what? Is 32. Can you see that? What does it mean in fact? I know that for quadratic I have Tn equals to an squared plus bn plus c. Is that correct? So if I want term number 3, what will I do? I will say term number 3 equals to what? A into 3 squared, because n now is 3, plus b into 3 plus c. But I've been told that T number 3 is what? 32 equals to, now if you get this one, will be 9 A plus 3B plus C. Now, this is an interpretation of what they said of term number 3. Can you see now I've interpreted that to have an equation, okay? So it means this equation can go and help me when I'm going to work, because they cannot just give you the statement and you don't use it, I get. So I was into the statement so stone to me. When I get, so that is another thing. Right. Now, determine the general term of the pattern of the quadratic pattern. Now, we had our first difference, I get. What was the first difference in that case? Our first difference we had 1, 3, 5, I get. And then now, let's look at that. We know that on the first difference, we get the second difference, 2 and 2. Then we know that 2a equals to this one, I get. And the result 3a plus b equals to, and then there is a more array board, I get. Now we can get a and b. Can you see that? After that, we're going to need c. So let's go ahead and get a. So say 2a equals to 2. So it means a equals to 1. Then you see your point there again. Then now let's get the b. So when you get to the b, you say 3a plus b equals to what? 1. But what is the value of a? 3 into 1 plus b equals to 1. So in other words, this b equals to -2. Get your tick there. But now we know that a plus b plus c equals to, but now there is unknown. We don't have the first term of the quadratic, because that should be the first term of the original pattern, right? So now it means if there is no first term, there must be a way of getting that, and this is the way that we must use to get. That will be the third mark that we need to use to get what? The value of a. When I get so but we only the third term, unless we go another term here, and then there will be semicolon, another term here to give us this one. There will be another term here, which is term number 3. Is that third term again? It will be here. But look at 32. So how do we arrive at term number 4, 3, 2, 1? It's very rare again, because these 2 they give us this one, these 2 they give us this one, these 2. So, but now it's something else. So now we can easily use this statement that is given. So you must interpret the statement correctly. Now I know the value of a again. The value of a I know. So I'll say 32 equals to 9 into 1 plus 3. I know the value of b again. -2 plus what? C. So now I know that I'm only looking for the value of c. Right? So now 32 minus what do you get? This 2 will give us what? 3 again. So this will be -3 equals to c. So what do you get? Yeah? 39. So c equals to 29. Then you get a tick. Now the last tick you must get your Tn. Tn equals to n squared minus 2n plus 29. Now can we, for us to verify, what can we do? Can we check if the third term is 32? Now let's put n equals to 3. So T3 equals to, now we're just verifying one. This is not supposed to be part of your answer, again. We're just verifying. That will be 3 squared, again, minus 2 into 3 plus 29. So can you press if you check, you get the third term be 32. If it's not, something is wrong. So left, open your bracket, 3 squared minus 2 into 3 plus 29. then you get 32, then it means your general term is fine. But if you fail to get that, you must prove your general term always to get, if you get something linking to the original part. If not, then it means you are not doing the right thing. So this is what we can have. Yeah? You used which way? -32 minus 3. Then you, no, that is not.